following contains adult language and poorly impersonated celebrity voices and parodies. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to the show, everyone.
Nice.
Hey.
What's happening, guys?
Yeah, man. Loving it.
What's going on? What's going on this week?
Yeah. So,
more of the same, I think.
And
we're still
working
here.
on the last bit of the skulls with you, Dorian, and got Lorcan Black here.
No, you don't.
Wants to talk about his. No, I don't, huh?
No, I don't.
His new book, Satan Calling.
I have to go on under a different moniker.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your moniker?
He promised them to.
I have to go under Sissy McAwesome Sauce.
Sissy McAwesome Sauce. We got here. We got a new book out.
You're covering your
Sissy
mouth.
McAwesome Sauce. Satan Calling. Yeah.
What's happening, man?
Hello. No, everything's good. Everything's really, really good, actually.
It's been a while in the works on this book, isn't it?
Yeah,
looking forward
it's about 2 years now. It's from
Been
the
2 years?
It's been 2 years from when
Since
I
you had the
first
idea.
thought of it
Inception.
and put everything together, and then finally, it's 2 years. So
I'd say
Awesome.
writing was about a year ago, right? That was about the time
all
you started.
all of the writings I got in between the end of December and early January. So yeah. So. And
Right
then
on.
it was
Well, why
just-
don't you tell us a bit about, for those who don't know, why don't you tell us what this book is? Tell us about it.
Well, it is a book called Satan Calling, 365 Days of Wicked Witticism and Wisdom. Basically, I got the idea from when I was a kid. My parents always had all these little devotional books all over the house and next to their bed, on the coffee tables, everywhere. And they would just read through them, and each day had a little something to read from the Bible or whatever, to kind of uplift you.
My parents did the same thing.
Yeah, and I always found them
My parents
funny.
Didn't do that. Go ahead.
Well, I always the reason I found them funny was because it was just like when you go to church. It's little inserts of sayings to make you feel good, but they're taken out of context mostly, and you don't get the big picture. And this is why most people don't really understand their own Bible. So I was like, we don't have that. I've never seen that for Satanists. So I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. I was like, I'm not too bad of a writer, and so I just sat down one day and I just started writing, and I wrote out 4 months worth of stuff. And then I was like, you know what? Actually, this, I could have just kept on going and everything, but I was like, this would be even cooler if it was a collaboration project and had more views and just kind of make everything a little bit broader, so the reader isn't getting because we're all different. Satanists, we're all different. Each individually, we're all different. What you may think is helpful in your day, I might find hurtful. So
And then again,
I was like,
some
well,
of them are exactly the same.
well,
Anyway.
yeah. And that's exactly what I did. I contacted 8 other people and got everything put together, and it was done nicely. Some people wrote more than others. Some people wrote very little.
I think I approached it as essays when I was writing. It was really hard to make these things short. I should have. A few times I got it, like, I'll just make a little joke or a little witticism, but man, I was just like, I'm writing like 3-4 pages and like, shit.
Oh, wow.
Gotta minimize
Well,
this.
a lot of people did, actually. Well, not a lot of people.
I didn't. I know it.
Blanche went all out.
Yeah.
Misty went all out. Like their submissions are full pages. Whereas like Lucien DeVille and Donald Thomas, they're kind of short and sweet. You just kind of flip through the page, have it next to your bed. You wake up in the morning, you read it, and you're like, ha, it's funny. And That's it, and you go about your day.
Yeah,
You can do
that's
it
what it's all about.
year
That's cool.
long.
yeah, that's cool, man.
One
Great
little
idea.
blurb for every day of the year, including leap year, which is coming up next year.
Nice.
Oh shit!
So I should have called
What
it.
do you do on the non-leap years, and you've got an extra page in your book?
You're just gonna either have to read that on the day you've read the 28th, or just skip it. Whatever you want to do.
Combine.
You
Or
do you, man.
You could make a special book for non-binaries.
I'm gonna make a special book for everybody. I'm gonna see, and that's the point of everything. It's such a dick, man. See,
I couldn't hold it in. I'm sorry.
I'm Satan. I'm Satan.
I'm gonna go ahead and say right now and everything. The views of John Shaw do not reflect the views of everybody else on this podcast.
All I just heard was bah.
It's not even my show, and I'm just like, let me go ahead and get it out there.
Yeah, that's great.
Anyway, it was a fun project, and the idea. I'm going to go ahead and say it. The idea was to have it be a complete collaboration between Church of Satan members. Now, the artwork is not all COS members. So at the which is fun. It's it's artwork. But at the time of the book's completion and everything, the everyone was a member in good standing. So keep that in mind.
At the time of completion, yes.
At the time of completion. Unfortunately, at the time of its release, God damn it.
Nah, that's a whole different story. Anyway.
Yeah, but it's available for sale right now. I intended it.
It's actually early, right? Wasn't it? Well, actually, no, I take that back. It's actually late because it was supposed to be originally
It was supposed
April.
to come back on April 30th, and we had a few production issues and things come
Imagine all the trouble you could have avoided if you just came out on time.
up. I know, right? Well, let's not go there to
Okay.
point who's
So
fault.
who do you have involved? Who do you have involved? Like a list of authors,
Let's see here.
artists.
Moi, of course. You've got Blanche Barton, Carl Abramson, John Shaw, Dorian Gray, Lucien DeVille, Misty Tyers, Jeff Bowling, Donald Thomas. I think that's everybody.
Can we write a forward and afterward or something?
Oh yeah, Blanche. When I talked to her, I spoke with her on the phone, and she loved the idea. She jumped right on. Her, Carl, both of them were like ecstatic about the idea, and they jumped right on.
I didn't even know Carl was part of it. That's cool.
Yeah. But Blanche, when she sent me her submissions and everything, she sent me kind of just a long written statement, beforehand. And I didn't even ask her to do that and everything, so I used that for the introduction, which it was perfect. And Magister Dr. Robert Johnson wrote a very flattering afterward, which was cool, But yeah, man, it's a fun book. It's meant to be fun, uplifting, entertaining, but it's take out all that stupid invisible guy in the sky stuff. It's real life. It's how we as Satanists go about our day and the things that we implement into our lives to make our day better. So it's filled with great advice for and the book
It should be fun, of course, too.
Oh yeah. There's jokes, poems. There's some people submitted some music lyrics. Anything to kind of give you that fun little jolt. Start your day off with a smile.
Yeah.
It came out exactly how I wanted it to be. So
Nice. Can you maybe read us something from someone? Not from me. Don't read mine. Maybe something better.
let's see here. You made me do this, and I don't have my glasses on. All right, let's see here. Trying to find one that's not so. You're gonna have to edit this dull moment.
Come on, didn't you read it?
I didn't memorize it. Jackass.
What's on page 69, dude?
Dude. Or day 69.
Yeah.
That's actually okay. This is from Lucien DeVille. This is June 28th. It says, selfish simply means self-like, a good word. The bad word is selfless, because then you are not whole, and if you are not whole, you are useless to yourself or anyone else, as you have no relationship with you.
Huh.
Excellent.
I like that guy.
That's cool.
That's a
See,
great.
like I said,
Way to start your day.
yeah. See, like I said, his were
Okay.
real short and sweet. His were real short and sweet.
I
Some
call
of
him,
them,
I call him Daddy Satan. He's awesome.
Some of them,
I
when you
figure,
wait,
like, after I read that, I'll probably, push the family out of the way to take the donuts for myself and be like, read the book.
These are
Yeah,
my
right?
Krispy Kremes, fuckers. Yeah.
but
Was that on page 69?
Yeah, that was page 69.
Nice.
But the artwork is I don't know, it's probably not going to come across too well, but like I'll show you this one.
Oh, this is an audio show.
Are you serious?
Those that are listening, that's
Yeah,
awesome
we've gone
picture.
back to audio.
Yeah, we just went back to audio.
Damn it, Adam! I told you this one had to be video.
No wonder, and you did your hair and
You did
everything.
not.
Crazy.
I told you. I
Let's
said we had to do this with video so that people could see the book.
Oh.
Damn it!
Well, which
I'll
time
put
did
it
we
on
do that? Did we organize that like the
I'll
4
put it on
times
here.
ago?
We
I'll
can
put that
all
on there for
attest
you.
supposed to do
to
it.
we can all attest to the fact that there's a big pink heart on the cover.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Trust me, the book is absolutely gorgeous. Just simply
is.
for the fact that my face is on the back.
Oh, I've seen it. It's
that
beautiful.
right there is worth the price of the book. But
I've
Oh,
got some electrical tape waiting for that little spot.
hey, it'll help. It'll help keep the mice off your bookshelf, man. I'm telling you. So, but yeah,
Nice,
it's got the artwork is crazy good. I kind of chose a theme, and so did Jeff. My theme every day basically starts with, in the name of Satan, we, and then it's either a word or a statement, and then I base my writing off of that word or statement.
You didn't tell us to do that when we were writing this.
No. I didn't want you to. But
Yeah.
that was what was going to make mine different. But Jeff went ahead and did. Yeah, that was what Jeff went ahead and made.
Bloody freaking dog.
Hey, you should have fucking thought of it there, buddy. Jeff's each day of his starts with an animal. Like he chose a different animal.
Like Surfing Sunday, and I've heard this before.
No, it was a really cool concept that he went with. Like
Power animal.
like it'll
Mine-
start with the
Go ahead,
goat,
go ahead.
and then he'll discuss the goat and what is satanic about it, and he'll use the attributes of the goat to kind of twist it into something you could use for your day
Nice.
and improve it. So that was really good.
I started off all of mine with sarcasm, but get this. At the end of it, it was more sarcasm.
God, I'm just kidding.
That's funny.
Yeah. I'm a problem.
I'm a problem
Been
child.
kicked out of heaven. Anyway, yeah. There you have it. Cool, man.
Cool.
Get the
man.
fucking
I'm
book.
excited about it.
Yeah, get the
I know.
book.
I ordered mine. I can't wait for it to be here in a couple days.
So, Lorcan, for those that don't know, where can we find the book?
On Lulu. Basically, if you guys would be so kind as to put the link to the Satan Calling Facebook page, if you go ahead and go to that page, be sure to like and follow that. So because there is more things coming soon other than just this book.
More. Tell us
Yeah,
more.
there's always more from Lord Lorcan. You know that now.
Nice.
But
You're doing an advice column, a daily advice column.
well, I'm going on a little mini book tour.
Dear Lorcan.
You're gonna see me everywhere. I'm gonna be. Basically, it's just me walking into
Come down and get a tattoo, man.
random bookstores, holding a stack of books, saying, "Can I please just sit up this table?"
Yeah.
But
Get the hell out of here.
no, but the book is for sale.
Only at Christian bookstores.
Yeah, right. At the entrance of every Walmart from here to California.
Just have some Girl Scout cookies on one end of the table and some books.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have a little pot with a little black bell. Yeah.
Temptation. You start with temptation and lures them in.
Make these fake dust jackets for it that say Holy Bible. Put them in this Christian store. And then they
sell the hell out of it, man.
Nice. I'd like to buy this.
People open it up like, "Oh my God, Jesus was so smart. I would never think that Jesus would use Satan in this way. It's so crazy." But yeah, so it's available for sale right now, and it's available as a hardcover, and that is not going to be available for long. So if you want the hardcover, I would advise you to go grab one.
Get on it.
It's just going to switch over to paperback soon.
And how much does someone have to spend to get one of these?
You see, that's the beauty of it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We don't have to say how much it costs and everything because it doesn't matter.
For a limited time hardcover, I didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah,
like, wow,
actually,
really?
$39.99.
No, not at all.
And I was looking at it this way.
400-page book too.
It's a 404-page book, and I was looking at like the Satanic Warlock and everything. That was like $60-some, when that came out. So I was like, this is a steal. Now, I'm not going to say that this
It's like a penny for your thoughts.
I'm not going to say that this is as valuable as the Satanic Warlock, but this is as valuable as the Satanic Warlock. I have to say that, or no one will buy it. No, I'm just kidding. No, it is. Yeah. It's a fantastic book, and you won't regret it.
All right.
I think every book is the value of it's going to be different to each person. So there's plenty of people that will find that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And that's not to take anything away from Magister Dr. Bob Johnson. That's just to say that that's just how all books are, right?
Yep, absolutely.
I would say that it stands on its own. Exactly.
Exactly. Some people are going to read it, and they're going to read it in one sitting, like they're not supposed to, and they're going to drop a review, right away, and they're like, "Book is complete garbage." And hey, that's your prerogative. Go ahead and say what you feel.
It's my prerogative.
But the good thing about it is if they post a bad review, my retort is just going to be like, I've already got your money, so I don't care what you think.
Burn this one and buy another.
I'm going to edit that part out. That's... I don't know if you want that out there.
No, that's my fucking Samuel L. Jackson moment. He always does that. People always give him shit and everything, and they're like, I don't care. I've done cashed that check. You can boycott the movie, whatever you want to do. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. No, it's cool. A lot of good people, man, put that together for you there. It's really awesome. I'm looking forward to reading it. I'll put the link in the description for everybody. What else you been up to? What else you doing, Lorcan? On Facebook?
Any secrets of the other things you're doing?
I just...
Get off of Facebook. What are you doing?
Yeah, I know. I need to. Every time I want to back away from it, I come up with a new project and everything.
Yeah, that shit's like a vortex. It'll suck you right into some weird fantasy land bullshit.
Many people probably already know that Magister Johnson and I started a new some podcast. It's a new video show called The Warlock Hour with Magister Johnson.
Oh, it's kind of like the Witching Hour, but the Warlock Hour. I got it.
Yeah. And it's basically just a show, him and I and a guest, and we are just kind of speaking about the book and expanding on the brand. And that was his goal for the show. And I just told him, I said, hey man, I can work with you on that. So, and the first episode of that is already out. So if you want to check that out, you can just go to the Warlock Hour. If you go to any of my pages or see any of my shows and everything, it's on my YouTube channel. So as long as you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll find all that stuff. So, but the Good Morning America, Jeff and I took a pause on that because we both weren't happy with it, and it showed because it was we were having a lack of interest in getting together to do an episode. Because as everyone knows, that show is politically driven, which as of now, it is no longer a political show.
Really?
Yeah, we're completely reformatting, and it is just going to be a bullshit show. We're going to talk about whatever we want.
Maybe I'll watch
books, music, interview people. I mean, it's each episode is going to be completely different, completely random. It's no longer going to be politically driven. We both decided that we hate politics. We learned, or especially me, learned enough, and I didn't need to know anything else. The show wasn't doing what we wanted it to do anyway. There's no matter how hard you try, even we found ourselves having a tough time sometimes looking at things from a third side perspective when it comes to politics. It's just embedded in everybody, man, and it gets tough. And even though Jeff and I, for 95% of the time, saw things eye to eye, it's just like you got to the point where it's like, well, you had to be careful what guest you brought on because you didn't want to have a fight, or this or that. So we're done with all that. So that's now it's just
kind of how people are these days. Is like they can't just have an adult conversation. It's automatically, if they disagree with you, you're a hater.
Well, I mean, you see,
schoolyard.
No, really, you see that. You see that everywhere, and it is sad because it's the bad thing is it's generally the people that are seeking for society to grow. They wish they would grow. They wish they would become more informed. They wish they would become more educated and grasp these ideas, be more accepting. It's usually
they want society to grow in the way they want them to.
Yes, but it's
part of the problem.
Well, I think everyone wants that. Everyone has this idea of where society should go.
Where they think it should go.
Yeah. But that's the problem is people don't want to talk to each other. They want to talk at each other, and nothing will ever get done when that happens. It's just going to be bicker back and forth, and then we're always going to be in the same boat we were, and then everyone's wondering why nothing ever changes.
World.
But hey,
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So now we're just going to talk. Now we're just going to talk about Star Trek episodes and
hey, all right.
Stuff like that, and
cool.
books and whatever.
Cool.
So, do you like the new Star Trek with Chris Pine, or were you mad that they ejected the core from the Enterprise class?
I honestly can say I love those 3 movies with him. The visual effects were great. The acting was great. The storylines I thought were great. It does bum me out that they're not going to be making any more. Because now, of course, it comes down to money. But I would have loved to have seen that continue going. I'm still one of the fans of this version of Khan. I love him though.
Cabbage Patch, yeah,
Cumberbatch, man, he is just such an amazing friggin' actor.
Not Khan.
I love the dark aspect he brought to that character.
I think Ricardo Montalban was an amazing Khan. But
you're never gonna get that again. So now you have to see it as you can't look at it as a comparison.
No.
Well, and that's a big problem, obviously, with Hollywood is everything just keeps reflecting back and trying to redo something that's already great.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But
part of the reason a lot of people don't think of this, part of the reason the redos are happening is because those movies were made quite some time ago, and the pixelization of them, it just sucks, They can't show it on a 4K and 8K. We got to redo them to keep up with the hardware.
Or you could just go get your little 12-inch black and white repaired, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch
I personally don't mind that. I mean, I saw the redone Back to the Future. I thought it was terrible. I like the old school. Brings me back.
Wait, there was a new Back to the Future?
Well, no, they redid it. They like brushed it up.
We
or whatever.
digitized it or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Fucking CGI. I've never been a fan of CGI personally, but
Yeah.
No. If you want, actually, have you seen the new Dark Crystal TV show?
Started it. Yeah, started it.
yeah,
I
started.
finished it. Yeah, I liked it. Really good.
Oh yeah. See, I've only watched the first episode so far, but
I'm not through with it yet, but yeah,
I get a kick out. They've kind of kept the feel of the old movie.
very much so. The puppets look great on it, and the way that they have blended a new CGI to it, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Like they've just been able to expand that world even more.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It looks great.
Yeah, and I miss that sound. I miss that sound so much. Oh God! As soon as I heard that in the trailer, I was like, "Yep, okay, I'm watching it."
Yeah,
It's the
that was
little
awesome.
things,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Lorcan, we look forward to seeing what comes out of you, and good luck with the book. I know that the people that love the authors in that book will buy it, and I think that the people that hate the authors in there will buy it.
Let's hope so.
You're
let's
good,
hope so.
man. You're all good.
Let's see what they said.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this because I know some people are going to hear it and they're going to spread the word because that's what a lot of people do and everything. You can have your hard feelings toward certain people. You can not like certain people. And that's completely okay. It is 100% okay. It is your decision to do that. But I'm telling you, some of the things, a lot of the things in this book, especially the writings of Blanche and Carl, even Misty did wonderful, man. I'm telling you, to not support the other people in the book because of your harsh feelings toward one individual is a complete disservice to the authors and yourself. I'm telling you, you're missing out. You're completely missing out on a beautiful piece of literature.
I feel that way about not being friends with somebody because they're friends with someone else.
Yeah. I mean,
if you're enriched by a friendship, you're enriched by a friendship.
Yes, absolutely. It is what it is. So hey, in the end, if you buy the book, I'm telling you, I feel you'll enjoy it. And if you don't buy the book, I really feel it's 100% your loss, and you're missing out on something wonderful. So just do yourself a favor, swallow your pride, and go buy it. Nobody will know that you bought it. Just put it in the back of your bookshelf. It'll be next to your bed, actually. Put it next to your bed. Hey,
you're not gonna post. You're not gonna post a list each week of who bought the book.
No. This will be a little hush hush thing. But in all reality, the book is selling great. The book is selling great.
I hope it continues to do so, man.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
Really
I'm very sorry that anyone has to deal with what's been going on lately. Like you're magically, turned into a non-Satanist just because you're not a member. It's really weird.
Thanks.
It's herd conformity. I hate to say it. It is. It's schoolyard. It's childish, and I'm sure there's some things you can be doing in your life than worrying about what one guy's doing in his. Really fucking weird.
It is what it is, and it's just another bump in the road. That's what life is, man. It's you come to another you come to another issue and you have to overcome it. You come to another issue. That's what it's all about.
Why drive a Jeep? Just go right over them bumps.
Yeah. Right. But,
what bumps? What are you talking about? It's funny.
But yeah.
Right on, Lorcan.
Cool, man. Cool. Do your thing. At least until you're thrown out, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm taking that out. That's not cool.
Yeah, take that out.
Hold on.
This show's going to be an editing nightmare.
Yeah,
it is. No, man, absolutely. Do your thing, and good luck with it. And until next time, everybody, hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Hail